My name is Bill Punch. I'm a faculty member in the Computer Science Department and the director of the High Performance Computing Center, also known as ICER, Institute for Cyber... Ice cream is out there in the hallway. It's calling my name. So, Institute for Cyber-Enabled Research is who we are. Did any of you attend a previous meeting, new faculty members? So some of you have seen some of this. Who are we? So we are the group that provides high-performance computing, storage, and support, right, for the research arm of the university. You have many jobs as new faculty members, one of which is research. Yes? Did you know that? Yes, I thought maybe you did. Almost all of you will require some kind of computing, right? What ICER provides, what HPCC provides, is the computing power and the storage for large jobs. Large jobs come in many kinds. It could be single jobs that need to be run many millions of times to get good statistics. It could be multi-core jobs. You may require CPUs. You may require terabytes of storage, right? We are the people that do that. Vice President of Research and Graduate Studies, Steve Hsu, is the primary sponsor for the group, and that is the goal, is to help you with your research. That's why we're here. We provide a set of resources, which we list here, about 20,000 cores, right? Individual CPUs that can be used either in concert or as individual processors to do repetitive work, about 132. And this is hard to get used to, but it's terabytes, right? Not gigabytes, terabytes of main memory. We have individual machines that support as much as 5 terabytes of main memory. Any biologists doing sequencing in here? You're usually responsible for that. Accelerators, both graphics processors, PHY nodes, which are old and useless, so don't use those, and also newer stuff, FPGAs. We're trying to stay on the front of newer equipment so that we can support new needs and go faster to get the work done. High-spin InfiniBand, we have about almost 3 petabytes of main storage on our disk system, another 3 petabytes of temporary storage, and sprinkled across the nodes about another 15 terabytes of storage. Let's see, what else can I tell you? We ran about 100 million CPU hours last year, right, with about 1,200 users. That's who we're trying to support. We are not your desktop support. If Windows 10 isn't liking you, we're really sorry to hear that. We're not that, right? We're the high-performance computing end of things. The way it works is that the nodes are shared across the community. So all faculty members can get an account for free and run jobs in the HPCC. We have lots of support to help you do that. But you are now sharing that resource with everybody else on campus, right? And so it is, I would say, first come, first serve, but it's a lot more complicated than that. It's a scheduling algorithm. But as things get busy, you can imagine you can wait days to weeks to get your job to run, depending. And so VPRGS has a buy-in program, and what the buy-in program does is buy you priority on CPU nodes so that you don't have to wait. So if you are periodic and don't need a lot of compute time, then the free support is great. We call it a library model. If you have to run all the time, or if your graduate students have to run all the time, most of you can't afford to wait for your results weeks at a time to get the work done. So we give you the opportunity to do this buy-in program so that you get access to nodes quickly and for as long as you need them. We have everything, 800 software titles, anything from paid stuff like Amber to open source GNU, G++ stuff, I mean, and everything in between. We support the entire university, so as you can imagine, our research portfolio is very big. We allow you to develop your own code, put it on the nodes, and run that as well in your own directories. You can get an account for your students, right? So if you sponsor your students, right, they can get an account as well. Let's be honest, they're going to be writing all the code and doing all the work. Those are the people you want to get on and get them going. So that's available to you as well. If you want to buy a node, what we do is charge you the hardware price that we had to pay for just the node, right? MSU absorbs all the other costs, the personnel, the heating, the cooling, the power, right? The network, everything, right? You just pay the cost of the nodes that you need, and they come in various flavors, and there they are. Anywhere from an $8,000 node to a $75,000 node, depending on what you want, right? Now, you won't remember all this, but we have a convenient place where you can go, right? And also a little tiny card. We tried not to overwhelm you. It looked really overwhelming anyway when I looked at your folder. I had to dig to find this. It's in there. It's a little QR code at the back that takes you to the website, allows you to get information, allows you to sign up for your account so you can get started, takes you to the help page. We provide office hours. That office hours list is provided there on that website. If you want to try it out, try it in the free mode. We are in the process, as of today, putting in a new storage system and a new compute cluster system and a new data system using a new scheduler with an upgraded OS. Holy crap, right? So, but we have the old system up and running. It's still going, and we are updating everything to get to the new system. We should be up and running in a month, right? Then move the old system to the new system and have more cores, more storage, all that kind of stuff. I didn't want to waste your time to talk about stats and stuff. So if you have questions, I'm happy to answer it. Otherwise, go here. Lots of support can tell you lots of things about what's going on, what you need to do. Questions? Good luck.